Hello, humans! Let's talk about how to breathe for mental health. Breathing is actually really cool because it can happen automatically or we can control it manually. I bet you're breathing manually now, aren't you? Anyway, this means that breathing is a unique, direct route of access to talk to our nervous system. I hear a lot of people say,
I tried breathing exercises and they don't work for me, so F this is dumb.
not so fast. By the end of this video, you're going to know how to do them properly so they do in fact work and are therefore not dumb. Okay, so we can slow down manual, aka somatic breathing on purpose, which can get the automatic, aka autonomic, nervous system to slow down and chill out. Or if we feel too sluggish, we can use breathing to add a little bit of zhuzh. Basically, it's a gas pedal we can use to control how intense things feel for us. Knowing that we have some say in how fast the car goes is really helpful, especially for trauma work, as well as anxiety and dissociation. By the way, I think of dissociation as an automatic response to anxiety that helps us cope. Our brains are really invested in helping us not die. That's basically why we have them. So the brain has a lot of hardware invested in, are we choking right now? One of the ways the brain does this is by monitoring the ratio of oxygen to carbon dioxide in the blood. If carbon dioxide is too high, that is an indicator to the brain that there's not enough oxygen around, aka hit the wrong button. So if you're anxious or having a panic attack, or if things just feel too fast and overwhelming, exhale for longer than you inhale to get the carbon dioxide out and the oxygen in. If you're screaming, sobbing, or otherwise hyperventilating, the first instinct most of us have to slow ourselves down is to take a big breath in. Ignore this instinct. It tends to just rev us up further. Start by breathing out, which is going to feel counterintuitive, weird, and maybe even scary. But it will allow your body to naturally go, whoa, and automatically breathe back in. So, etc. If you're feeling down, dissociating, or depressed, try taking big breaths in, or even moving around a little to increase oxygen and heart rate. It doesn't have to be serious exercise, just moving. When things feel too slow, inhale for longer than you exhale, so the opposite. So basically, to get the gas going, inhale. To slow the gas down, exhale. Obviously, you have to do both, but that's okay. But also, don't worry about it too hard. Any form of deep, regular breathing will help you. After about 20 seconds, or on average 10 full breaths, your fight, flight, or freeze system, it's hard to say, your fight, flight, or freeze system will start to switch back over to rest and digest. That's why we say you have to do 10 full breaths or it won't work. 1 or 2 won't do it. You have to wait. Usually you can actually feel it when it starts to work. It's pretty cool. It takes adrenaline 8 minutes on average to fully metabolize. So expect to keep using any and all grounding skills for at least that long. You can see my other video on grounding skills for more. Bear in mind that it's possible to hit the button again and set off another adrenaline dump, usually by freaking yourself out with an unpleasant thought. CBT can help with this long-term, cognitive behavioral therapy, but in the short term, while it's already happening, start deep breathing and using any and all grounding skills all over again. So you got to start the 8-minute timer over again. Don't worry, it will stop eventually. Keep using your skills. Have someone do them with you if you can, or give you a hug if possible, or be with an animal. Take a prescribed as needed or rescue medication if you have one. And remember that the human body can't generate adrenaline forever. One final note for now. If you know how to do diaphragmatic or belly breathing, that will boost your results, but it's not required. A quick tip is to put a hand below your belly button and try to get it to move up and down while you breathe. Also, your vagus nerve terminates down there, and some gentle hand pressure can help tell your brain basically that your guts are okay. Brains also like knowing this. Okay, now you know how to be an awesome breather. You can hit like and subscribe for more like this. Let me know if this is helping you, or if you have any questions I can answer, and tell me about any other videos you'd like to see. See you next time for your next chapter in your User's Guide to Being Human.